once again, we are back. I'm going to do another one of these beer chugs and beer tastings. Possibly one right after the other, but I got to make dinner soon, so we'll see. Today we're doing Founders 4 Giants IPA. It's an Imperial IPA. It's not as strong as the last beer I chugged, but it is 9.2% alcohol by volume and 80 IBUs. It's not all going to fit in this. I think this only fits a 12 ounce, so we'll see what we get. As you can see, starting to get it to come out the top. This is a good sign. That's what we want. Down the hatch. After this, we will return and we will do the tasting portion as soon as I move upstairs to my big computer. Cheers. All right, here's the conclusion to our Founders 4 Giants IPA. We've already chugged it. Now we're going to do a little quick tasting of it. I'm going to throw them together. I'm hopefully going to edit the video properly this time, and like the last time I did one of these. We'll see how it goes. No sense in that. This is from Founders. One of my favorites. Good old Michigan beer. Yeah, it's an Imperial IPA or a double, depending on what you want to say it. 80 IBUs, typical, 9.2%, which is right in the realm that pretty much all, most, not all, pretty much fall in that kind of 9 to 11 range. So standard American regular IPA, of course, being in the 7-ish, usually, roughly, percent range. Really big fan of Founders, and I really love this can art. I love them. It's pretty neat. But yeah, so let's get to it. As always, when doing a tasting, the first thing you should do, and the reason why so many of these glasses are that kind of tulip shape, is just so that you can get your nose in there and really give it a good smell. This is the snobby part of when people do taste testings of things, the sniffing, and then you swirl it around in your mouth, all that stuff. But you'll find doing this, you can let it warm up if you wanted to a little while. Brings out some of the maltiness, but just like anything else, you can agitate it and really get some of that scent and some of that not flavors, but yeah, the flavors when you drink it, but you get the sense of it. So this, I don't know if it tells you what hops are in it. Brewed and packaged wine, no. Definitely has that citrusy kind of smell to it, so should be very enjoyable. Yeah, it's gonna be good. And obviously I've drank it before, so I already know if I like it or not. But so next thing you should do, after you take your good smell, take a little sip. You swirl it around and really let it coat every surface of your mouth, just to really get the flavors off of it. It's got a good little piney bitterness to it, really enjoyable. The IBUs, bittering units, they can be pretty intense, but 80 is about what I feel like the ideal IBU range is. Anything above that, I feel like there's no real purpose to you as someone that's drinking it to really take that. It's got a good mouthfeel. It's not like a beer with lactose in it that gets that real rich kind of like creaminess to it, but it does have a good mouthfeel. It's not, it's a filling
it's going to be a filling kind of beer, just because on the alcohol, the bitterness and all that stuff, it all seems to like come together to make it more filling than you would get out of like a good beach beer or something along those lines. Really tasty. I'm a real big fan. Founders doesn't miss very often, and they definitely didn't when they made this one. I bought this in 4-packs at Gator Beverage in Gainesville, but I'm sure if you go to your local stores, you'll find it there as well. I'm not sure how often they do a release of this or if it's new. It was new to me when I first had it. Well, I guess it's always new to you when you first have something, but yeah, so I definitely recommend going and picking it up. One, the can art is really just fantastic, and when you're a very visual person like myself, that's how you pick things out, I guess. It's got real good maltiness, real good hop bitter to it, and a really nice mouthfeel. I don't pick up on a lot of the stuff in the scents. Well, first of all, my sense of smell is pretty awful. But in combination with the tasting, you can kind of pick out those more subtle flavors in a very flavor-packed beer. I recommend it. I'm going to look, let's see. I'm going to look up the hops used in it, if they'll say. So the story of it, let's see. They took all of their 4 favorite recipes to make this and mashed them all into one, which is kind of interesting. I didn't know. I guess it makes sense that they could do that, but I just never really thought about it, I guess. It is rated at a 3.93 on Untapped. I'm sure Beer Advocate has it a lot lower because Beer Advocate is sometimes a little bit more snobbish about it. They've got it ranked at a 91 out of 100, so that's not too bad. This is their 1,079th ranked beer, so it's pretty far down the list, but that's just out of obviously tens of thousands of different beers. So the beers that it was made out of is their double IPAs, which are the Sleeper Cell, Grease Monkey, 10K, and Double Trouble. And I wish I could find I'm sure as soon as I disconnect here, I'm going to find the hops hop varieties that are in it, but I'm not going to drag this out too much longer. I'm just going to say it's really tasty. It's really enjoyable. Definitely think you should give it a try if you can. If you're not normally a person that likes to buy 4-packs, obviously you can sometimes find singles that you can buy or make your own 6-packs. And maybe if they have it, you can grab one of these. But give it a try. Founders 4 Giants IPA. I'm going to end it here. Cheers.